Welcome to an episode of That Animated Podcast.
Whoa, no way, it's us. Hey, Dalton.
What?
So, do you remember when we first got into a relationship and we weren't like officially calling it a relationship on Facebook? We put as the status, it's complicated, and then everyone was like oohing and eyeing about it. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I didn't realize people were going to see that as like confusing, but people on our, especially yours, mine, it was just like no one really cared except for my family, but you, it was like friends and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it was on DeviantArt or Facebook, but
it might have been, actually,
I don't know.
Was it DeviantArt?
It might have been DeviantArt. They just DM'd me out of nowhere, and I was just like,
okay, listen.
What?
Rewind.
Okay. Go ahead.
So back when everyone was using Facebook, I don't know if people still do, but we certainly don't.
Oh yeah, I do not.
When you got into a relationship with somebody, it was exciting to change your relationship status. And they had many different options for you to choose from. And one of them was, it's complicated, because me and him had just entered a long distance relationship.
And is that not complicated? That's what I was thinking.
That's pretty complicated. Yeah, it was complicated because like we were together, but long distance wasn't super common. And
I guess when people think of complicated, they think problems.
Yeah, okay, so first of all, who would actually set their relationship status to it's complicated if you were having issues?
Right?
I need to update my Facebook status. We're having a fight right now. It's complicated.
Yeah, that seems so passive aggressive.
Right?
Or maybe overtly aggressive. You're basically telling all your friends that like, we're having problems.
That's not what it is. But this was in high school. So, high school girls, right? I had a friend who I think might have been interested in Dalton. Like she knew all about him because I always talked about him, and she knew what you looked like, and she was very vocal about how attractive you were, by the way.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I ever told you that, but when I would like show your picture,
of me.
It was your senior picture and I kept it.
Oh my God.
I kept it with me.
You brought it. Oh, you're such a loser.
I wanted to show what you looked like to my friends.
So
you're
it's starting to make more sense. You
boy.
started talking me up.
Yeah. And well, bless her heart, I still think fondly back on our high school memories, but she was very like boy crazy, okay? When we set our status to it's complicated, like she knew that we were a thing, right? She knew that we became a thing. But when we changed that finally, she messaged Dalton on DeviantArt of all places.
Just said hi. Hi. How are you?
But I thought she was like asking you if anything was wrong, or I don't know. Did she ask me? Okay, let me see if I'm remembering this right. Did she ask me if everything was okay? But then she messaged you, hi.
Maybe.
I think that's what happened, if I'm remembering it right now. So,
I mean, you could be misinterpreting it. Maybe they were going to speak on your behalf.
Yeah, it's true. Like, maybe she was just concerned, but I do remember at my graduation party when you showed up to that and she touched your leg. I'll never forget when she touched your leg.
Oh, my God.
I'll never forget that. She touched your knee, and she was like, God. She was trying to get you to be more chatty or something.
I don't know. I'm not like the most vocal. Oh
my gosh, you were being so silent. Social. You didn't know any of I bet it was so awkward for you. What was it like for you to be at my graduation party?
It was a little like different because you were the only person I knew.
Yeah, and I had a bunch of friends and family over.
Yeah, that's like maybe I knew your parents and that was it. You and your parents.
A bunch of family that I don't even know came over.
Yeah. It was at my
grandparents' house.
It's not like there was anything wrong with your friends or anything. I just did not know them.
I love my friends, and I'm sad that we don't talk much anymore, but, life goes on, and it's kind of my fault for not keeping in touch because I know they tried.
I feel like it's a hit or a miss if you keep track with people because most people from my high school, I guess, expected me to use Facebook more, and before...
I think same with me.
I left school, I basically stopped using Facebook.
Me too. And I did used to use it a lot.
I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like airing my life out on the world. It feels too much pressure. It feels like there's too much
Meanwhile, we're airing our life out into the world via YouTube.
It's different because we get to express ourselves in like different ways. I feel like on Facebook, it's too chronological. It's just like,
I guess
today
so.
I went to my house. Today I went to my job. Today I picked berries. Today I went to the store. Good
I
deal.
guess though, in a way, like, it's almost like I could see people being sad because then you stop having interest in what they're doing and you're just off doing your thing. I could totally see it being kind of like, but you just kind of left us behind. And I still think that about myself and my friends, like I just left them behind. But
I can feel like that too. It just, they feel like we just stopped caring and
I had like a little bit, it wasn't like a falling out with my friends, but there was one day.
Same. It's from school, like the people you saw literally every day because you were just around each other all the time.
I still dream about them. And like, of course, we even had friends that came to see us at our convention that we went to, Indie PopCon. They came out to support us. And
oh, yeah, because it wasn't too far from where you lived.
Yeah, it was in Indiana, so they were all able to come out, and they came and supported us. And I feel like they deserved a lot better from me. And it makes me kind of feel like I'm a bad friend even because I have such a hard time like keeping up, I guess. And
like as you get older, you get your own life. You have your own like responsibilities.
They were able to keep up with each other though. It feels like I was the one that just kind of...
I don't know. I feel like our circumstances were probably different too. They probably didn't have to deal with any emotional problems like we do.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know that at all.
I said we don't know. Like that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
wouldn't say emotional problems. I would say that you and me just got busy just trying to figure out a career together.
That too.
I think it was more so that
maybe
than anything.
Maybe. Because like I'm thinking of like being like emotionally distant with friends because I feel like that
that's
is
more
something
of a you
that
thing, isn't it?
we always start out with certain friends where they lean on us for emotional support and then like try to tear us down when we don't give it to them anymore. Like almost,
we've had a few falling outs that way with other friends. Yeah.
It's like we would be there a lot for those people and like almost to an irresponsible degree. There are some friends we've given like a lot of money to when we probably shouldn't have. But then they turn around and like say the worst things about you on the internet.
No.
And it's just like, okay, you're still collecting my rent money while you're talking shit about me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
When things go bad, they can go pretty bad, especially if it ends up going like public. Like it's one thing when you have issues with friends and you just keep it between yourselves, but like there's absolutely no reason why something that was intimate between friends has to be announced to the public. That's a Twitter syndrome problem.
I know.
think,
it's
because
like, but we
Facebook,
have to say something.
Facebook's different. You were just kind of like amongst your peers. But then like when you start bringing things to Twitter or YouTube or Reddit or anything like that, it's weird. Like you've
kind of crossed a barrier.
Yeah.
And what's funny is some of the people who have like tried to tear us down literally blocked us before we even left the house.
Anyways, my point is like friends will come and friends will go.
Yeah.
And it can be sad because you spent so much of your life with this person, especially when you're younger and it's like you're growing up with people. You're going through a lot of hardships together. You're going through a lot of things together. But it's life. That's life. Like I say, c'est la vie.
If you can't make it through the hard times, then then the good times weren't real in the first place. That's the way I see it.
I wouldn't say that. You have very specific experiences that you are thinking back to, and I'm thinking about like an overall general experience.
I had a friend in school whose like mother went full like Karen on us, and you'll just put it this way.
Have you ever talked about that before?
I don't know, but listen, guys, I used to do YouTube when it was new.
Dalton was always a little YouTube
I was trying
boy.
to make it a long time ago, like way before.
Like 2008?
7.
When it first came out,
like when
basically.
it first came out, like the old YouTube. We tried to make it. I think it was sophomore year of high school. me and this friend like would just make dumb YouTube videos.
That's what you do.
And one day his mom found them.
What were you doing in the videos?
Okay, they're just cringe videos. They were not funny. They were not good.
You singing?
They were just stupid. No, okay. So my friend and I were just dicking around with a camera. He had a skateboard.
Okay, yeah, doing dumb things.
He's just, I will lay it out, and I am not going to sugarcoat anything, okay?
Okay, I'm listening.
He walked around and beat up invisible bad guys for about 30 seconds. With like music, he was cursing. He was like, "Oh, fuck you. I'm going to kick your ass." Just shit like that. Beating up invisible bad guys with his skateboard.
Okay.
And then we cut to the second half of the video of his little sister, who's like, I don't know, 3 or 4, very young.
Yeah.
And he's getting her to say shit. And I forget what he got her to say exactly.
Kids say the darndest
But the thing that
things.
really pissed off his mom was he got her to say mofo.
That's it? Mofo?
Yes, that phrase specifically.
Not the actual,
no,
like the
no,
full,
no, not
just
the real word.
mofo.
Just mofo.
Okay.
And that pissed her off so much that I was not only and I didn't do it. That was him with his sister. I was just filming their interaction together.
Yeah.
Like I'm filming a brother and sister. That's it.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that he got her to say was mofo.
And so you couldn't see him anymore?
She thought I was corrupting him. And let me give you the irony of all this. She called me one day because she thought all the people he was hanging out with was a bad influence. I think your son was the bad influence, ma'am. But she was so upset that she dug up my YouTube videos and sent them to the police and actually tried to get us in trouble with the cops because in one of these videos with my brother that I did, we were like improv rapping about our friends, and we talked about killing one of our friends' moms as a joke. And it was complete satire. Not the kids whose mom we were talking about thought it was funny. They got called into the police station to show them that, like, do you know there's threats about you on the internet? And they thought it was funny, and the cop was upset about that because he was like, this isn't funny, this is a threat. Like, I know those kids, like, they're just dumbasses.
Are you stupid?
Yeah.
What the hell?
This is a real story too. Like
she saw a video. Okay, so she got mad at something her son did, dug into your YouTube, found a random ass video, called the fucking police,
and tried to get me and my brother, who was not even involved,
the people who the song was about. They laughed and the cop was mad.
Yeah, he was like, this is a serious matter. These are threats.
If the person who's being threatened isn't mad, shut the fuck up.
Right?
What?
Yeah. So since they wouldn't press charges, the cops just came to our house and like intimidated us, basically.
Are you for real?
I'm not
How old
kidding.
were you?
Maybe like 16. My brother was around 18.
Okay.
Or no, I think he was 17. That would make me like 15. Something like that.
My God.
But yeah, not that like.
Oh no, a 15-year-old is
the
being
funny thing
silly
is
on
we
YouTube.
never got in trouble with hacking RuneScape accounts.
Oh my
that's
God.
the thing. Like, if the cop knew we did that, he'd be way more like.
He wouldn't even understand.
He didn't. He just didn't
There's no way he'd
understand the
understand.
internet. There's some. I mean, the videos he got upset at were just funny because they were just misinterpreted by everybody.
Oh yeah, when they came to your house, how did your parents react?
Oh, hold on. Let me take a sip of my coffee. This is going to be a good one.
Huh? You're not sipping any coffee. What are you sipping? Huh?
My, shut up.
Drool?
So my dad had a very funny reaction.
All right.
So the cops showing him one of the videos, and my dad turns to us in tears, I can't believe you guys would post this. Like in front of the cop, right? The cop leaves and we're out in the garage. Like, and then my dad walks out in the garage like, you dumbasses, that was fucking hilarious. I was trying to hold back laughter. He was pissed off because it was hilarious to him. He's just seeing us like doing the dumbest shit in front of a camera. And
so he's basically cry laughing and played it off as
he played
crying
it off as
in front
being
of the
upset
cop.
in front of the cops.
Oh my God.
And then in the garage, he's yelling at us because it was funny. My parents, like, they basically, like, they were upset that so much came of it, but they really, at the end of the day, did not blame me because the video that she got upset about, I mean, like, trust me, there was stuff she tried to do to my parents, too. Like, she tried affecting our whole family.
Damn. That sucks for your friend, though.
Yeah. Oh, she gave him the worst of it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
she basically sent him to live with his dad, which
as a result,
who lived in another state.
Oh my
and
God.
He didn't like it, and he ended up coming back to the school. And I tried to like talking to him again. He's just like, my mom said we can't be friends. Basically, it's like,
oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry. Your mom is such a bitch.
What?
Kyle's mom is a bitch.
Oh my God.
That song is so perfect for us.
From South Park?
Yeah.
Kyle's mom is just big fat bitch.
Yep, because she's a big fucking bitch. Yeah.
You know, that kind of reminds me how when I got in trouble at school and they tried to tell my mom about it, she thought it was funny.
Told us about this
I probably
recently.
did. I probably did.
Yeah, but it's one of the pilot episodes. You have to sneak through. But yeah, that was my story of how a Karen tried to rip our family apart over something stupid.
She called the cops over a YouTube video.
Right?
Cops called.
And you know what's stupid? Like, her own son uploaded a YouTube video that she was offended at, and she didn't
Baby says,
go through the
Mofo, and she calls the cops.
Yeah, right? And you know what I think she was upset about?
What?
I don't think she thought my parents took it seriously enough.
Probably.
And
she's like, well, I'm going to take it into my own hands then.
right? Like
I'm going to screw up my son's life.
The whole thing kickstarted because she called me on my phone. His mother called my phone.
She straight up called
and
your
started
phone?
yelling at me. And then my mom comes up like, what is this video that you posted? And then I showed her an edited version of the video where I took out all the cursing. All of it. Just, his cursing. So she didn't have to hear him cursing.
Yeah.
And then I kept in the part where where's the part with the kid though? And then we show them. And then they were like, wait, where's the cursing? Where's the part where she curses? And we're like, she did. So we're like, wait, she's upset about Mofo? That was my parents' reaction. That was literally their reaction.
That's
They were waiting for the outrage. They were so ready to be pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. My parents were ready to be mad.
Yeah, I believe it. No, I believe it 100%.
They were so ready. They were like, oh, what'd you do? What'd you do? Let me see this offensive video. If she's this pissed off, oh, it must be so bad.
Drown you in a tar pit.
But then they watched it and were just confused, like, huh? Wait, where's the real video?
Where's the crime?
They basically thought I was lying to them because I showed them like the edited. Okay, here's the unedited one. Okay, and it's just the one where he's cursing. That's it. That's the only difference.
You tried to trick them though.
I thought they were upset because he was cursing. That's it. Yeah, like, it's unhinged. We're teenagers. Of course we say bad words. Like, what?
Yeah, no shit.
No shit.
Y'all draw wieners on any like blank piece of paper that you can find.
She'd probably have an aneurysm if she found my Newgrounds, that woman.
God. Oh God. Oh God. Here comes the sun. Oh God.
Yeah.
Dalton made some colorful animations.
What? Oh my God! It would definitely shock her. I bet the contents of this channel would shock her sometimes. In fact, it's such a kick in the nuts for her that we make money off YouTube. And we've been basically doing this forever.
Your whole career off of doing stupid shit on YouTube,
right? And like, it almost got snuffed out because of a mom.
Dude,
the stuff that I used to do on early YouTube was just stupid. And like, we used to game the system. You know how people would post videos of like e-girls, like, ooh, look at me. Yeah, that was me, but with dumb faces.
Yeah.
It was the most stupid faces I could think of.
Oh, that's back when you could reply like with videos.
Yeah. You used to be able to just reply to a video. Like
it was called video responses.
Yeah, and then the name of the title. Yeah. And then it would actually show up under the video as a response. It was like this video's responses.
They kind of brought that back a little bit with shorts. It's like shorts that use this audio.
But here's the problem. People like me ruined it for everybody.
No, I know. I know you ruined it.
I would just reply to it with a reaction. Like I would just watch a movie trailer and just have the most absurd reaction. I'd be like, like just like the most exaggerated reaction I could. Or like I would
You're like a baby Jim Carrey
to something and oh my God, one time my brother and I were responding to some interview with Oprah and 50 Cent or something.
Huh?
Yeah, and so we just like started rapping over one of us holding 50 cents.
Oh.
And that was the video. It got I don't remember. Some of our views got like hundreds of thousands of views.
Nuh-uh.
But I think all those accounts are gone. The ones that got a lot of views. And they were only getting views because we were posting them as replies to popular like movie trailers and music videos. And like
my God.
interviews
it
and
used
stuff
to be
like
pretty
that.
easy back then, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty easy. But then eventually they caught on and they're
like, we shouldn't be giving people this much power.
Yeah. But if you always made a dumb face in like every frame of your video, you were almost guaranteed a dumb looking thumbnail. Oh man, I had some dumb looking thumbnails.
I can only imagine. Dalton can make some fucked up faces.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I could do like even crazier like faces.
Because you grew up watching Drew Carey. Drew Carey! Jim
Drew
Carrey! I said Drew Carey! No! I messed up! Not Drew Carey! Shit!
Imagine like a weird looking Harry Potter kid making dumb faces.
Making the Jim Carrey faces.
It was, I looked like Harry Potter so much to people that every time a new school year started, every teacher would mention how I looked like Harry Potter.
I'm so
and
sorry.
any student who didn't know me in the previous years.
Wow, you look like Harry
You
Potter.
look like Harry Potter. I didn't even have round glasses. I didn't. I just looked like him that much to people.
Dude, I bet you had so many girls crushing on you.
No.
Yeah, huh?
No, because I was just the boy who lived at that point. I was still living under the staircase. I did not have enough like testosterone at that point to attract anybody. See, my voice is cracking just by thinking about that era of my life.
The boy who lived. I'm going to start calling you the boy who lived.
Well, I mean, that's who I was that time.
Guys, can we start referring to Dalton as the boy who lived?
Shut up.
I'm going to put the scar on your forehead.
Go ahead. Wouldn't be the first scar on my face.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. Those of you who don't know, I have a giant scar under my chin.
Yeah, but his beard covers it up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it, but he's got the fiercest whiskers. Someone was asking before if you figured out a way to tame your beard from growing so fast.
I don't, because, okay, when I was shaving all the time, I did not have like the thickest beard hair, but then I grew out a beard and then they started coming back real thick, and I really don't shave now. I just trim it. I don't like having long beard hairs because of like the sensory I get, but I'll like pluck the more sensitive hairs out, so they just like, it'll hurt to rip those ones out. And
me and Dalton have a bonding experience of plucking his hair.
Yeah, the ones that hurt to pluck out are the ones that I get out, because those are the sensitive ones.
He asks me to pluck his like the stragglers or the unruly ones.
Yeah, because shaving just does not like.
So we will. And that's literally, we're like animals, you know, like how monkeys will groom each other. That's basically what I do to Dalton.
Yeah, and if that sounds like a nightmare too,
and then I eat the bugs out of
I don't know what
his
to tell you. I'm
fur.
sorry. Sensitive beards are just something you're going to have to live with.
Can't relate to hair just like dangling from my upper lip into my mouth. But I do choke on my own hair sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like trying to eat, and then a piece of my hair, like one strand, and then you gotta pull it out of your throat, and I almost throw up.
I hate that, like, I find more of my hair in food than I do, like, any. I guess it's not the worst thing if it's your own, but
Dalton's hair is longer than mine now. I don't know if we've, like, talked about how long Dalton's hair is.
Oh, yeah, I let my hair grow out pretty long.
He's got really long, gorgeous hair, and it turns into these, like, perfect little princess curls at the ends. Drives me crazy. He's got gorgeous hair. I wish I had that hair. I've got really thick hair, okay? And I used to get really pretty curls, but, like, it's just too much. It's too much hair. When I was a baby, I had a full head of hair. I came out with...
You didn't come out bald?
Heck no. I came out with bunch of hair.
I came out bald, deaf, and blind.
Deaf?
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that?
Huh?
Oh.
Dalton?
Yeah, I can't hear.
You can't hear? Dalton! Can you hear? Dalton! Hello? Are you there?
Is someone saying something? I hear vibrations.
You hear?
Oh, shit, I feel vibrations. Damn it.
Guys, we should learn echolocation. I think we should all learn echolocation.
That is a possible thing for, like,
I feel like it
humans.
would help a lot of people with coordination and understanding their environment around them.
Well, here's the thing about the humans who learn how to do echolocation.
Yeah.
They tend to learn it because other senses are so dull for, like, relying on what's around them that their brain fills in the gap with what it knows how to do.
Yeah, but I feel like anybody can learn echolocation.
Trust me, it's a whole nother level with people who are blind. Like,
That's true. I think we watched a show that was talking about, like, superhumans. This person uses echolocation to, like, ride a bike or
yeah, there are people
something.
who do that. There's a guy who, like, rides skateboards and shit, and he can jump,
And they
like,
make
little
sounds.
potholes. He knows where everything
They're
is.
just like bats. Echolocation is just using sound to bounce off so you
Right.
can tell how far away it is.
But to a degree, you have to have some mental clarity to get that good at it. Like, you have to not be able to use your sight at all to a degree where, like,
I'm sure
your
if you
brain
practice,
isn't even storing the cache of vision.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah, when I close my eyes, I always imagine the room still around me. I imagine everything that's still around me.
but those people don't see visually. They see in, like, object awareness. That's what I mean. They can still see with their mind eye. It just does not look like what you see. That's what I mean by mental clarity.
Yeah.
They have the mental clarity to ignore the visual feedback and only focus on the sound and the environment.
Hey, chat, can you confirm? Can you confirm?
Yeah, someone who uses echolocation
Yeah.
in chat,
Yeah.
confirm for us that this
Yeah.
is how it works.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking. Thank you.
But it is like a brain thing. Like, your
Yeah.
brain needs that storage space to learn something like that.
I'm running out of storage
The
space.
people who don't have any other method are forced to learn it, basically.
Bro.
It's do or die.
Do or die.
I mean, you know what I mean. It's like, if they don't do it, they'll never be able to
They're gonna
visualize. They'll never be able to visualize their surroundings. And by visual, I mean, like, mind eye.
The mind eye. Your
Yeah.
third eye. Like on that Smash Bros. Daisy statue that has the third eye behind her neck.
Oh my God.
Useless facts. Useless facts. Useless facts. I'll remember the useless facts.
Speaking of useless facts, this whole episode has been full of useless facts. So give us a useless comment and
Give
leave
us a useless
review.
fact in the comments.
And a useless fact in the comment.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's
And
actually what I want.
engage with all the
Please.
useless features on the useless platform.
Can
you're
I have a
watching on.
useful fact too, though? Like, include both. Include a useless and a useful. That's what I'd like. Thank you.
We'll see you next time.